Okay, what's up, people? Look, I want to talk to my people of color. I deleted the video because I guess I don't know. I got kind of frustrated and I said something, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say this here. One of the things that I don't like, I'm gonna tell you what the thing I don't like about me. Number one, I don't like people who try to make excuses for things. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like somebody who try to give a person a leeway, like giving white folks a pass. I like the people. Another thing I don't like it when people make excuses for not doing research, their own research for themselves. I don't like them kind of people because it's annoying. It's frustrating. It's useless talking to people like that. Like, here's what I want to say. And this video is entitled, I'm here to talk to my people of color. We are so bugged out when it comes to white supremacy, white folks in general. White folks is your enemy. But the majority of our people is so bugged out. They are so to the white man's teachings, his way, the ways of Esau. You see what I'm saying? Because when you is part of Esau, one thing about being a part of white folks, white supremacy, the ways of white supremacy, you can be whatever you want to be in the churches because we don't know. Every religion was created by a white man. All religions are white men or white supremacists, man-made white supremacist religion. When you follow religion, any religion, when you follow denomination, you're following your oppressors. Your oppressors is the ones that created religion. Yes, your oppressor is the one that actually created religion. And what I don't like about our people is that they love everybody. See, the white man, that's the lie that they pushed on us for centuries. And they pushed that into Christianity because look, once in point in time, we as a people wasn't even connected to no white folks. We wasn't connected to these people. We wasn't. We was kings and queens and all of that. We wasn't never with these people. We got separated when they started coming into power. We did. Because you have to remember, they're different. I'm all over the place right now, but how can you teach me something? And see, this is where you can tell our people is so damaged and brainwashed by all these false teachings that the white man then enforced upon their mind. Is that they will sit back and tell you they know the Lord, they love the Lord, the Spirit deals with them, but they don't obey not one commandment. How can you sit up and say that you love God? I don't believe no one. I actually look at people like that and I clown them. You ain't gonna come here and tell me nothing about you know the Lord. You know the Lord. God is dealing with you, and you ain't keeping one precept. You ain't even pulling no precept. So how you gonna stand there and tell me is to be in bar and listen to somebody you in essence don't even half follow it yourself? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, especially the people of age. I'm gonna get on that too. I'm gonna constantly enforce that. Let me show you something right quick in Job, because I don't like when people be using that term. Job 32 and verse 7. I said they should speak. This is Job. I said they should speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom. What does that mean when it say multitude of years should teach wisdom? Just because I'm 40, I'm 44 me. I'm 44. What in the world would I look like walking around here saying, I've been here longer than you? I've been here longer, but that ain't what does that have to do with wisdom? I'm an old fool, been here 50 years and can't teach you nothing. But just because you go and choose to pick up a book, I'm going to be offended over you telling me what I should be doing? Really? Get out of here. Get the heck out of here with that. You can't teach me nothing. And this is what a lot of our people are doing. That's why I often say that when you hear people talking like that, our generation, the older generation, have failed the young generation. They can't teach, and then they wonder why the younger generation is totally out of control. No, because we done allowed ourselves to get brainwashed by white folks. And yes, I'm not letting white folks off the hook, but think about that now. It ain't no way in the world I can teach you something. And I don't do not want like me, I don't know everything. So if somebody try to come and tell me something, it doesn't matter the age, it doesn't really matter the age of a person or how long you've been on planet. What matters is that I need to know. If I don't know, why not let somebody younger than me? It doesn't really matter how young they is. If they got the knowledge and I don't know, then I need if I need to know, then I'm gonna then the way to get by with it is humble yourself and listen. Shame on a lot of the people that say you've been here long and you've been, you know what I mean? Why would you like, all right, let me go on to read this. I said they should speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom. But there is a spirit in man, in the inspiration of the Almighty, giveth them understanding. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty that gives them understanding. Great men are not always wise, neither do age. Let me start over again. Great men are not always wise, neither do age understand judgment. Did y'all get that? Great men are not always wise, neither do age understand judgment. Now, you got these older people walking around here talking about they've been here longer than you. You ain't gonna never see me doing nothing like that. Walking around and acting like I know everything based upon how many years I've been on the planet and I ain't got no wisdom, no kind of wisdom. And you trying to teach me and you trying to tell me how to stand before God and look at a prophet of God. What kind of wisdom is you giving me? That ain't giving me no wisdom, telling me to watch somebody. You don't even understand what he's saying yourself. All you know is he can stand up and tell you slaying somebody out of the spirit, and then you follow that and you think that makes perfect sense. That's why I don't like Christianity. I don't like that kind of people because you ain't teaching me nothing. What is you teaching me? Seriously, what can I learn? But just you just asking me to just view of somebody that what? I mean, what does that have to do with obedience? What does that have to do? Is he keeping the commandments? What is someone learn? You tell me. What is someone learn from this here? What is it that I'm gonna get out of this? What does this mean? What you tell me after I get through listening to this fake or this false prophet or this man who claimed the word miracles in the name of the Lord. Okay, you telling me to watch this here. At the end of the day, I'm gonna ask you a question. What is I'm gonna get out of this? If you stand there and tell me, well, I know when the spirit is dealing with me about somebody, okay, what is that? Did that help me get a deeper understanding of our history and background and understanding of who you are? Do you actually know who you are? What is you saying? You tell them, you say, you can tell them that the white man is the devil, which he is. You know what they're gonna tell you? If you ask them, what does the devil mean? What does Satan mean? They'll just tell you, well, the devil, the devil is a spirit. That's what they say. The devil is a spirit. The devil can in people. What people? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody said you have a different suggestion. But anyway, people hate the truth, man. You can't tell them nothing. And y'all hear that? That's a shame. What is okay? Think about all that now. How is that going to help you learn who you is? How is it going to help us learn who we are? We hear these people that's up speaking. Are they telling you what your nationality is? Are they teaching you who you are as a person? Is they opening up history and telling you where you originated from? Are they telling you you are special people? And are they telling you you are chosen people above all other nations? They ain't gonna teach you that. No. Sweet things in their ears. They don't want to hear the real deal. And mind you now, they ain't did no kind of research on these people. No kind. And they sit up and they think all that makes perfect sense. But they want to sit up and tell me, you want to try to teach me godliness. Get out of here with that. You can't tell me nothing. And this is Babylon. That's an example of Babylon. This is how the white man got our people bugged out. They think that's God. They think they're actually doing the Most High service. And they believe that they think it's right. I mean, they think it's right. Mm-hmm. But I guarantee you, that same man, that man is in that talking on the radio and that time, let him tell him about how the eating pork is wrong. And they're going to get diabetes if they don't stop eating all the whatever it is that they do. Watch how they be arguing him and debating him. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. How can our people allow themselves to be bamboozled by these people? But they want to argue the Hebrew Israelites. And the Hebrew Israelites, they do their research. But they constantly entertain what their oppressors set up. They love their oppressors. Mm-hmm. The same doctrines that their oppressors put into place is the same doctrine they follow. You know? Same thing that their oppressors been taught. And they constantly listen to what they were and the doctrine that they done put in place for us, that's the same doctrine that people that set the doctrine, those are the same people that shooting our children down in the streets, pulling them over, giving them tickets and all kinds of stuff. And you serving that. You love that. You love the very one that's oppressing you. And everything that you prove to them, for some reason you're lying to them. But you get on here and say, oh, I'm a prophet of the Most High. That's what they follow. Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
minister can be lying and can be and look, all that's what they use witchcraft. See that? Let me show you something. I'm gonna show y'all something. Know that these people are lying to them. Uh, mhm. He loves us. God loves all of us, irrespective of who you are, what you believe you are, that you are not. He loves you. God loves the adulterous. God loves the homosexuals. God loves those who are lesbians. God loves all of us. We are all saved by grace and we need Him. Everybody else, I need you, Jesus. Yeah, you hear what they're saying? They're saying God loves the homosexual. God loves the that, and by grace they say, but He ain't telling them that how to get delivered from that. He ain't telling them that. He's just telling them God loves them and all that kind of stuff. That's the ways of the world. But they ain't telling you that they're not really telling you how they can get delivered. Grace, what did He tell that woman when she was caught in adultery? He told the woman, "Where are thy accusers?" He said, and she said, no man, Lord. And God said, neither do I condemn thee. And He told her, what did He tell her? Go and sin no more. You know what I mean? Just because He set them free doesn't mean that He gave them the freedom to keep on doing what they want to do. Don't. That's what these preachers are not telling you. Say He don't give you the freedom to go back and keep doing. He's just saying God loves. And God don't even. I mean, the Most High don't even hear your prayer. He said, "If any man be a worship, if any man be a worshiper of God, he'll be here." But He said, "God don't hear sinners." So He ain't telling that part. A lot of these people gonna give an account of what they saying to people. Y'all at Babylon, don't yeah. A lot of people, man, they got a lot of witchcraft on them. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to hear lies. I know I got that crazy stuff in my video. I know I do. But maybe a lot of people will hear it in the background and maybe it'll give them something to think about. Mm-hmm. They want to sit up there but they can sit up there and want, like what I'm talking about, plain stuff, this plain information. They ain't gonna even, they can give that even a second. People is afraid of the real thing, but they think it makes sense. Mm-hmm. And the Most High, He said, "He that wanders out of the way of understanding will remain in the congregation of the dead." You will be with, you gonna stay with the dead, and you gonna die. You gonna get put to death with the dead. The dead, the congregation of the dead, is the so-called white man. People will believe in it. They'll believe anything, but they won't do no research to know. They ain't gonna do no research to know. They just gonna
follow what a man say. All he doing is just telling them a bunch of lies. Do y'all know that the devil works miracles too? That's why I say the devil means the adversary of God. The devil means the adversary of God. But you know, you have a lot of people, they're not really looking for righteousness. They're looking for lies. Because that's what they want. The world, the so-called white man, they want the so-called ways of the white man. And that's the ways of the world, that's the ways of lies. America is nothing but the ways of America and the lies of America. The lies of America is white supremacy. White supremacy is nothing but lies that's built up on an empire that people follow. America is nothing but a lie. So with that being said, and me trying to bring this out, I say death to America. Death and destruction to America. That's going to come upon the people that cling to Esau, that cling to these lies, that cling to these pastors, that walk around here and tell them that they've been sent by God, and amen, I'm working a miracle, and amen, God is going to open up your storehouse. I told y'all, I did some videos about this in the past. I did some videos about this in the past. They sit there and they listening to a man lie to them, all of that. But they'll argue if you tell them, look, you need to know your nationality. They don't want to hear that. Yeah, so I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about this a little later in a later episode. All right. The video is entire. I just want to come and talk to my people. Peace.